Hello everybody. Trigonometric ratios. Well, TOA, as many of you know, what does that actually mean? Now, when you first start trigonometry, it is a bit confusing, but I can show you a very simple way of understanding what these sin, cos, and tan mean. Well, from SOH, as you know, SOH and TOA. Now, this is sine opposite hypotenuse. O stands for opposite, H stands for hypotenuse. In the CAH, cos adjacent hypotenuse. So the A stands for adjacent, and TOA, tangent, opposite, adjacent. Now, how do you put these things together when you're looking at a right triangle? So here I have a right triangle, and we have an angle A, and based on angle A, we are going to figure out the three different trigonometric ratios. So sine A, so we have the angle A right here. Sine A is opposite over hypotenuse. All right, so we need to put the opposite side on top and the hypotenuse right here as your denominator. So if you look at angle A, which side is opposite to angle A? 3, 4, or 5? Well, we all know that the side that is opposite to the right angle is the hypotenuse. So 5 is our hypotenuse here. That is fixed. Now, the side that is opposite to angle A is 3, and the side that is adjacent or next to angle A is 4. So sine A will be 3 over the hypotenuse 5. All right, next let's look at cos A. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So if you look at the triangle, which side is adjacent to angle A? That is 4. So cos will be 4 over the hypotenuse 5. 4 over 5. Tangent, tan is TOA, opposite, over the adjacent side. So now tan A will be 3 over 4. So these are the three trigonometric ratios for angle A: sine, cosine, and tangent. Now let's work on this specific question. We'll just do number 1. So here we have a right triangle, and the sides are 20, 21, and 29. And we need to fill up this table here. We need to fill in the ratios of sine A, cos A, and tan A, as well as sine B, cos B, and tan B. Now first, let's start with the angle A. Now, with respect to angle A, which side is opposite to angle A? That's 21. So sine A, which will be opposite over hypotenuse, is going to be 21 over 29. And then cos A will be adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent side is 20. So cos A will be 20 over the hypotenuse, 29. Tan A is opposite over adjacent. 21 is the opposite side and the adjacent side is 20. So that is tan A. Now this column here is for the decimals. Well, decimal would simply mean converting this fraction into decimals. So if you divide 21 by 29, you're going to get a decimal, and that is what you're supposed to fill in here. So that's like 0.73. We're going to skip this and let us focus on finding the actual trigonometric ratio. So let's look at angle B now. Sine B. So now we are going to look at the angle B, and then we need to look for the opposite of angle B, because for sine B we need opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite side to angle B is the side that is right here, opposite to it, and that's 20. So opposite over hypotenuse. So sine B is 20 over 29. Cosine B or cos B is adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent side to B is 21. So 21 over 29 is the trigonometric ratio of cosine B. Tan B is opposite over adjacent side. So that will be 20 over 21. Let's practice a bit more. Let's move on to number 2, sine R. Well, the letters here are a bit messed up. So I think R is this and S is this angle. So we're going to work with that. Sine R is going to be opposite. So the opposite side is 30 and the hypotenuse is 34. So how do we figure out which one is the hypotenuse? Well, the side that is opposite to the right angle, that is your hypotenuse. Cos R will be adjacent side over hypotenuse. The adjacent side is 16. 16 over 34 is the cos of R. Tan R will be opposite over adjacent side. Now we should focus on angle S. Sine S will be opposite. The opposite side to S is 16. And the hypotenuse remains the same. Cos of S will be adjacent side 30 over the hypotenuse, and finally tan of S will be opposite over adjacent. I hope you guys have understood, and if you have any questions, please comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.